Real life lore. Why most humans live inside this small circle.
If you drew out a circle from here with a radius of 3,300 kilometers, with Monquette precisely in the center, you will find that this is actually the smallest circle you could create that contains more people inside of it than outside of it. This fascinating phenomenon was first realized back in 2013 when a Reddit user going by the name of Valerie Pyrus, and known in real life as Ken Myers, posted a very similar map with a very similar idea that looked like this. Rather than Monquette, this map was centered instead over the South China Sea, and with only a 4,000 kilometer radius, it only included parts of 21 countries and was shockingly small, excluding the entirety of Europe, North America, South America, Africa, Australia, and even most of Asia. Entire massive countries like the United States, Brazil, Egypt, and Russia were nearly entirely left out. And as a result, the claim spread like wildfire throughout the internet and news media. Ever since, the claim has been backed up by nearly everyone, from the Washington Post to professors from the London School of Economics. So, how does the math all break down? Well, for starters, the circle includes the entirety of China and India, the world's two most populous countries that, when combined, are home to 2.8 billion people and more than 35% of the entire human population. Already on their own, China and India combined have more people than the entirety of Africa, Europe, North America, and Australia all combined. But there's many more highly populated areas within the circle than that. Most of Pakistan is included with her 225 million people. Bangladesh adds 172 million. Japan adds another 125 million. The Philippines adds a further 111 million. Vietnam, another 98 million. The Korean Peninsula, another 77 million. While the islands of Java, Sumatra, and Borneo all add together another insane 220 million. The small island of Java alone, roughly the same size as the US state of Louisiana, is the world's most populated island, with nearly 148 million people calling it home, which is a higher population than the entirety of Russia, all crammed together on an island that's smaller than Louisiana. But what's also fascinating is that the circle also includes a lot of empty areas too. It includes nearly the entirety of Mongolia, the world's most sparsely populated country, where, on average, you'll only find 2 people for every square kilometer of land. It also includes Tibet and Xinjiang within China, 2 areas that, when combined, have a very similar land area to the entirety of India, but only being home to less than 30 million people. Further, the circle contains even more water than actual land, which of course is empty population. In 2015, the Valerie Pyrus claim was verified by London School of Economics Professor of Economics and International Development, Danny Hua. But Hua was interested in pushing the experiment even further beyond Myers's original idea. He found that not only was Valerie Pyrus correct, but that if he adjusted the placement of the circle just a little bit, he could actually shrink it while having the inside of the circle still contain half of the world's population. When doing this, he gave his new circle a smaller 3,300 kilometer radius, surrounding the Burmese township Monquette, henceforth making Monquette the physical center of most of the world's population. Hua's new map, placed atop a 3D globe, is even more fascinating. Half of the people in the entire world living right now are all inside of this small circle, and unlike the old map, it almost entirely excludes Japan as well, the world's 11th most populous nation.